Hi, welcome to Driving TV, and I hope you are well. In this video, I'd like to share with you few things which many learners are confused of. Few issues I just want to clarify so that you fully understand and you are not confused on those issues. There are few things many learners they're confused on the subject. So in this video, I'd like to talk to you about those subjects so that you fully understand, so that you are not confused on those subjects. Firstly, the question is, do examiners have numbers in a month that they pass and fail? Do they have a number? So it doesn't matter how well you do, the examiner could fail you because they have a number in a month that they pass. Is that true? Now, what do you think? Do you really think examiners they have a number in a month that they pass? Now, firstly, remember, examiners are not your enemy. Okay, I want to get that in your head, because when you go to the test, you want to go with a positive mind. You don't want to go to the test thinking that it doesn't matter how well I do, I'm still going to fail. You don't want to think that. You want to go with a positive mind. So let's make it clear that examiners are not your enemy. They are not them and us. It is not, you are not in a war that it is between us and them. Remember, you have a job to do, and the examiner, they have a job to do. Okay, what is your job? Your job is to drive safely on the road, and the examiner's job is to test you to see whether you are safe on the road. If you are safe, of course they're going to give you the license. There's no question, there's no doubt that they have a number where doesn't matter how well you do, you're still going to fail. There's no way that is true. Your job is to drive safely on the road. Remember, examiner, they have a responsibility, okay? They cannot put unsafe drivers on the road. That is their responsibility. Imagine examiners just giving license to everyone, left, right, and center. They go to the test and they are not safe on the road, but they're still giving license. What do you think is going to happen on the road? It's going to be chaos on the road. There will be more accidents, there will be more problems on the road. The examiner has a big responsibility. They have to make sure that they feel safe, the person who's driving the car. They feel they're safe on the road. Unless they feel that, they're not going to give you the license. Well, they shouldn't give you a license if you're not safe, because that's not safe on the road, for not just for you, for others. You're going to kill people if you're not safe on the road. So the examiner, firstly, they have a job to do, okay? And their job is to make sure that you are safe on the road. And if they feel that, they will give you a license, okay? So the answer to your question is that, do examiner have number in a month they pass or fail? No. They don't have a number in a month or in a week or in a year. If you drive good and you're safe on the road, you'll pass your test. That's the bottom line. Okay? There's no number the examiners have that they have to pass or fail. Okay? If you pass, the reason you will pass is because you are safe on the road. On the day you drove good, on the day you have shown the examiner that you are safe on the road and you drove safely, and this is the reason why you have passed. And the reason you fail is because on the day you did something which is serious or dangerous, and this is why you failed. Okay? Because at the end, the examiner will tell you why you passed or why you failed. They can't just say you failed without any reason. They will give you the reason, and you will know why you failed, because they will tell you, well, this is why you did and this is why you failed. And because that falls under the category of serious or dangerous, that's why you failed. Okay? So number one, I want you to get this confusion. I want you to get this off your head that the examiner, they don't have a number of people they have in a month for them to pass or fail. Because if you have that in your mind, then you are going to the test with a negative mind. You are going thinking that it doesn't matter how well I do, I could still fail because they have a number they need to pass. Okay, see, that's not a good way to think. That's not the good way to go to the test. You need to go to the test with a positive mind, thinking that if I pass, if I do, if I drive good, I will pass. And that's the attitude, that is the belief you need to have on the day when you go to the test. Okay? So, yes, if you drive good, you will pass. There is no number the examiners have. Secondly, in the beginning, the examiner will ask you, will tell you that I might give you an emergency stop. Remember, 1 in 3 people gets the emergency stop in the test. Okay, so 1 in 3. So if there are 3 people, 1 will get it. If there are 6 people, 2 will get it. And if there are 9 people, 3 will get it. So 1 in 3 people gets the emergency stop in the driving test. You might get it, you might not. So stop moving very slowly. So in the beginning of your test, the examiner will ask you or tell you. So in the beginning of your test, the examiner will tell you that I might give you the emergency stop. Now, because the examiner said that, many learners, they might wonder the whole test thinking the emergency stop could come anytime. This is what they might think. And if you think that, then you're going to waste your test thinking the whole test, waiting for the emergency stop to come. Okay? Remember, if the examiner is going to give you the emergency stop, first of all, the examiner will ask you to pull up somewhere safe on the left. And then they will tell you, I'm going to give you the emergency stop. They're not going to just tell you while you are driving all of a sudden, unless they pull up on the left first and tell you that we're going to do an emergency stop. Okay? So just because the examiner said in the beginning that I might give you the emergency stop, don't wander the whole test waiting for the emergency stop to come anytime suddenly. It's not going to come all of a sudden. Okay? So you drive as normal, and if the examiner is going to give you the emergency stop, they will pull up on the left. They will ask you to pull up on the left, and then they're going to say, we're going to do an emergency stop. And then you will wait, because now you know you're going to get the emergency stop. So then when you drive, you wait for the emergency stop. Other than that, unless the examiner asks you to pull up and tell you, don't wait for the emergency stop. Okay? So this is very clear, because many learners, they might wonder the whole test thinking, is the emergency stop going to come anytime? No, it's not going to come anytime. It's not going to come all of a sudden anytime. Now here, I'm going left. There's a zebra crossing here, as you can see. Okay. There's nobody there. And as I go left, what can you see? Can you see another one there in the corner? Soon as I enter the road, look, there is a crossing. There is a zebra crossing. So when you go to a new road, always be ready in the corner. There could be a crossing. There could be somebody crossing. Remember, because there is a zebra crossing, there could be somebody crossing. And I couldn't see that crossing because it was on a new road. And unless I'm entering, then I see. So when you go to a new road, always be prepared. There could be a crossing. There could be somebody crossing the road on that crossing. Okay? The other thing is, if you are learning and you need help on learning and passing the driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course. The course gives everything a learner needs to learn to drive and to pass the driving test. It has everything a learner needs. I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read, and if you like it, you could always join the course. The other thing is, can I go to the test with my own car? Do I have to go to the test with my driving instructor? No, you don't. You could go to the test with your own car, with your family member's car, with your friend's car, as long as it is legal for you to go, meaning the car is insured. You are insured in the car to go to the test. It is MOT then. So basically, legally, you are okay to go. But yes, you don't have to go to the test with a driving instructor. You could go to the test with your own car, family member's car, friend's car. But the car needs to be insured. Now, we do, if you need to insure your car for a few hours or half of the day or full day, you can use Go Shorty. They provide short-term insurance. You could insure your car for an hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours. Go Shorty provide a short-term insurance. There is a link on this description of this video. You will find the link of Go Shorty on the description of this video, and it's very simple for you to insure. All you go is online, put your details, put your name, car details, and off you go. You're insured for the hour or 2 hours, whatever you want. You just pay for the hour, pay for 2 hours. So if you need to insure your car for short-term insurance, you can use Go Shorty to insure your car for short-term, especially when you're going to the test with your family member's car or your car. Or even if you need to have a driving lesson with your family member and you want to insure your car for an hour, maybe you decided to have a lesson today, maybe with your family member in their car, all you do is go online, Go Shorty, and insure your car for an hour and go and have a lesson with your family member. Okay? So like I said, the link is on the description of this video. It's Go Shorty. You could insure your car for short term with them. So yes, you could go to the test with your own car. You don't have to go to the test with your driving instructor. Many learners, they get confused. They think that they have to go to the test with a driving instructor. No, you don't. And the other thing many learners, they think as well, is that they think the examiners provide cars on the day. So it's the same car, the car that you have lessons with. So like I said, you could go with your family member, you could go in your own car, or the lesson that you have with your driving instructor, that's the car you take in your driving test. It's not a different car. Many learners, they think that they go to the test and the test center will provide another car which they need to drive. No, it's the same car that you have your lessons with. So if you have lessons with a driving instructor, you go to the test with the same car, and that's the car you're going to have your test on. Okay? It's not a different car. It's not a car that the examiner or the test center will provide. It's the same car. The other thing is, on the day, do I get to know whether I pass or I fail, or do I have to wait for a few days for an email or a letter coming to my door to know whether I passed or failed? No, on the same day, you will get to know. At the end of your test, you will get to know whether you pass or you fail. So after you've done your test, you don't have to wait for a few days for an email or a letter to inform you whether you pass or you fail. They will let you know on the same day at the end of the test whether you pass or you fail. Okay? So if you are thinking, do I get to know on the same day? Yes. On the same day, you will know at the end. Hopefully, you passed. Okay? So these are the few things I like to share in this video. Many learners, like I said, they do get confused on those issues. So I hope these are clear to you now and you fully understand those issues and you have the answers on those issues. And if you need extra help on learning to drive and to pass the driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course, which gives everything a learner needs. The course has everything a learner needs to learn to drive and to pass the driving test, giving you all the knowledge you need to learn and to pass. It has over 30 videos on the course, giving you everything you need. I'll leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read. And if you like it, you could always join the course. And if you like the video, please do give a thumbs up. And please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so don't miss any of my future videos. And hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.